Hello, my name's Rousell and I'm a drummer based in Bristol in the UK. And it's very rare I do product reviews as such, but I've been sent this really cool new practice pad from Bill Sanders that I thought would be really good to give a mention about and talk about for a bit, because I think he's done really well with this pad. I've used Bill Sanders pads for about a year now, kind of exclusively, and I'm really impressed with them. I think they're really good. And this is his latest kind of design and endeavour and product, and I think it's really cool. It's called the dual knee pad, and it basically does exactly what it says. It's a practice pad that now straps to your knee. It's quite simple. It's got this nice buckle underneath, which when strapped in means it now doesn't move, and I've now got a practice pad strapped onto my leg. So my first question when Bill sent me this was kind of what's different about it. Why is it, different to the other practice pads that strap to your knees that are out on the market? There's loads of brands that have brought out knee pads. Why would I use this one above the rest? And for me, there's two major selling points to this one that set it above from the other competition, I reckon. The first one is quite simple, but also quite genius, is that the actual kind of pad itself is on a slight slant on the kind of pod, which means that if I have it facing this way, this works really well for me because I'm a matched grip player. So it means the pad's now completely flat, which is grand. But if I flipped it around the other way, so it's actually slanting now away from me, for all you kind of traditional grip guys out there, it now slants away, which is great. So actually, irrelevant of what your grip is, you have a pad that kind of accommodates both, which I think is really helpful, and it's a really cool design idea. But I think the second point, which is probably the more important one, it's actually the idea that these are actually two separate components that come together. And actually, if you take this out of the pod, you have a separate practice pad all by itself. So the pod's the bit that connects to your leg. Let's say you did have a table in the dressing room, or you did have like a bench to sit on. You do have a standalone practice pad all by itself, which is a 7-inch Bill Sanders mini pad. So the idea that you can have both options, I think is a really cool selling point, and I think that's what makes this really unique. So if you like the look of it, check out Bill Sanders' website. Like I said, I've been using his pads for about a year now, and I'm really impressed with them. They're really good, and I think this is a real step up in the kind of practice pad game, which is great. So either give me a message through my website, ajroussell.com, or check out Bill Sanders' website, and go get yourself one, because they're really good. I'm very impressed. All the best.